Happy hump day. All right, so y'all know we're doing the Erotic Wednesday readings. Okay, I hope you guys have been enjoying them so far. I know I haven't been very consistent with them. I do a lot. Those who know me know I do a lot. So I don't really have I be on borrowed times when it comes down to doing these readings because I read every day, or I'm doing life coaching sessions, or I'm doing hypnotherapy sessions. And I try to keep up with everything, and it's a consistent thing. So I'm trying to make sure at least if I do them every other week versus doing them every week, because I do have my periods when I am exhausted, and so I need to make sure that I'm getting my regular rest. I'm starting with the earth signs. Happy birthday to the earth signs. My sister's birthday was just Saturday, and so I wish I was in Houston to celebrate with her, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. I was still stuck in Atlanta because they canceled all my flights and stuff. So, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying. You're crying. Um, and so I just kind of started like pre-shuffling, and then I'll just go ahead and pull. So I'm gonna be using the astrology cards. I'm using my sex cards, and I'll also be using the romance cards. So I want to go ahead and kind of just kind of get those things together as I'm sitting in here like talking to you guys and making sure you guys know with retrograde coming back. Be careful, honey. If them ex is trying to come back, okay? I think I made myself a boo boo. I had a dream about my ex, and I ended up just reaching out to him because it was very, very like horrible. I mean, I'm cool with all my exes. Don't get me wrong. But I just really needed to check on him. I was like, "Oh, are you okay?" But what I seen, honey, was just like, I just want to make sure you're okay. I don't want him to get the notion that I want him back, because I don't. Not at all. What's done is done. We tried twice and it didn't work, honey. So, and we ain't going back for a third time. I don't do the thing of going backwards. I move forward. Okay? Okay. All new. All new. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. What else is happening over here? They just shooting out. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. I sure hope y'all ain't see my face when I was trying to reach. And then I pull from the lovers deck, and I think I'm just gonna pull one just to get the feel, because it's a lot going on. As y'all can see, I hadn't even started. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to remember to put down these good old time stamps, so I'll see if I can remember where they are. If not, then I hope somebody will find a time stamp for me, because I didn't even bring a pen to stamp the time. I'll try to do it. Alright, so let's see. We'll pull a card. That's for our earth signs. Earth signs. And we got it. Okay, so earth signs. What's going on? You guys are trying to force things and trying to escape at the same time. You guys needing to take a break. Needs to be some release. Need to be trying to get a new venture out somewhere. You guys have a lot of fire energy that's showing up too behind you, so which means that things could be moving pretty swiftly as well. But just know that the route that you take is not always going to bring you to your destination. Sometimes you have to take several different routes in order to get where you're supposed to be at. This is what I'm kind of saying is I'm definitely going to show you guys the cards. So Mars energy, definitely showing fire energy, and definitely showing the escape route. Like, you guys, whether it's a physical or a spiritual escape, or a mental escape, some of you guys are feeling like you guys need to take a break. And this is all geared towards, we're talking about relationships, so this is in the relationships. Some of them people drive me crazy that you quarantine with. They thought it was gonna be easy, but it ain't. Not just playing. I'm just speaking with y'all. But they definitely though, some of y'all thought that it was gonna be that, and then it's turning out not to be what it was. And they're showing me there's an alternate route, that you guys are going to be taking to get where you need to be. Um, and even finding somebody. It does look like some of you guys might even be engaging with water signs. The Cancer card shows up, and then some of you guys can be feeling that there's a pull between the two of you, or a pull amongst, I'll just say, your situations. Okay, because I don't feel like some of you all just monogamous, and some of you guys are exploring, and that's okay. And so at the end of the day, this could be, you in a relationship with a water sign, or you guys could be masking your feelings on how you feel about the situation or dealing with that person. Definitely also could be that this person is not really being forthcoming with their feelings as well. And it is showing me that there's a problem, there's a break in the communication with the air sign card in reverse. It is definitely saying like there's communication does play a major role, but you guys are not really communicating healthily as you should. Some of you guys are not even expressing the things that you need to express versus you're repressing it versus really saying it outright to that person. Sometimes that causes more damage than others, but I definitely get, because if you have somebody that's very argumentative and they could daggone possess this fire energy, and this person could snap off at a drop of a dime, and that's very toxic, and you don't want to be dealing with that. At the end of the day, it doesn't show like there's a new beginning, so definitely kind of pretty much going to be stuck with this person just for a little while until you kind of get out of this space to open it up and start something new. So let's see, and what's going on with the sex world. Definitely not getting into action. Maybe I was talking about, the not being monogamous. Oh, I cannot talk. Not being monogamous, but having multiple, parties, and it's showing like there's a tie that's breaking there. And you guys are not gonna be as adventurous as you all were before. Maybe you're starting to see some things coming to the light, coming to surface, and seeing like what you were doing isn't working for you, or maybe the ones that you have been dealing with, that you really need to pull away from those people. And that's quite all right if that's what you feel. And I do see that, maybe there was a break. If you guys are polyamorous or anything like that or whatever, there's somebody that's kind of like leaving this situation because they feel like they need healing. The reason why I said that they need healing, because there's a snake here on this cup. Usually snakes signify healing and transformation. And so this person is saying like they're leaving this situation, they're going somewhere else because they need healing. They need something new. They need to drink from a new cup. And the cup needs to be for self, but also in someone who they can help heal with. So maybe they ran into their soulmate, and that's why they're leaving off. That's why they're going to somewhere new. Maybe they found a new home, or sometimes some of you guys might be in a distance relationship, and so this person has traveled or ventured off further than where they are now. Even with the emotional sense too, that they could be venturing off emotionally, and it has gotten so far gone, which is why the communication is not there anymore, because this person feels that they need to heal, and so because they need to heal, they need to venture off and leave. Another thing that is showing up too, as well, is the dominance. So there's a dominant energy, and the female is showing up as the dominant energy. And it's showing that this person likes to be in charge. This person likes to take control, and have the reign over it. And maybe some of you might even consider that this person, it's okay for this person to have this control, to have this reign only in a particular area. But it does seem like the energy could override and overrun in multiple ways. And so you might be feeling like that's not, how you wanted it to be. But because you have kind of like given them this power and they have walked away with it, then definitely this is showing that they are being more into their feminine energy a lot more, versus how you wanted it to be. So maybe they're feeling more alpha, the alpha female energy. Another thing of what I'm saying is, and this can go another way, of saying like, two people could do the same thing. Whatever you do, I can do it better. Okay. Not saying that the men are weak, because y'all not weak. I'm just saying sometimes some women get more stronger and they're more opposed to just being where they are and doing what they're doing. Okay? Now, if it's okay to be like that in the bedroom, so if you like the dominance of the woman in the bedroom, then so be it, honey. Let her ride that thing until the sunset. Okay? If y'all both can climax at the same time, then that is what it is. That's no better feeling than that. Okay? So I'm just saying, because sometimes I know we as women, we can reach our peak by just, if you allow us to just be us and just mount up with wings. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. If you just allow us to just do what we do when we're, up there, when we're riding the air up there. I'm just saying. And then and it's showing me, see, multiple parties. It showed up again that there are multiple parties. So there's somebody trying to make a choice between, and this can be male or female, trying to make a choice between this person or another person because they found somebody new, or they have more feelings towards somebody else versus the other person. There are more attachments to this other person than versus you, and you could be feeling that distancing between the two of you. So let's just say, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're gonna let them walk away, then let them walk away. Because this person is really saying, like, at the end of the day, they're taking a self journey, to see a self reflective moment. It's this card is in reverse, but it is still a self reflective moment of just seeing that what's written may not be what it's all cracked up to be. So they're trying to weigh out their options. At the end of the day. So some of you are definitely in that space, like, where you're trying to be pampered, or you like being pampered, or you are pampering that person, and to give them the needs that they want and fulfilling their needs. And so they're actually really loving it. And some of you guys are actually having this adoring energy of where you guys are being pampered, or maybe you guys are pampering each other, wooing and trying to, um, show gratitude in a way, or just giving them, what I'm saying, just affirmations, affection, of affirmations, and just telling them, how much you enjoy them, you enjoy the beauty in them, you enjoy what they do. Thank you for being a mother, or thank you for being my friend, thank you for being my life partner, thank you for being my husband, my wife, whatever it may be. Make sure if you guys aren't doing this, maybe this is what you might need. You might need to be in that space to actually be able to give them, that person, the gratitude. Because sometimes in relationships, what happens is that a person may not get what they need or feel adorned. And then so they get to this place where it's just like, I don't know if this person wants me to be here or if they want me to leave. And sometimes when it gets to that space of when it's like that, that causes a break in the relationship. So if you're not looking for breaks, because they're showing me, with this on earth signs, there's a lot of breaks in communication. There's a lot of breaks in the relationships. Before it does show, like, maybe you guys had somebody who was watching you. They're not watching you anymore. They're not really even, being focused on you anymore. So they just like, whatever. It's whatever. So however you want it to be, that's what it's going to be. They're not even interested in even giving you anything anymore. They're just like, you know what? I'm cutting it all off. We're all just going to be cut off. Communication is cut. I don't want to give up no ass no more. I ain't sucking your dick. It is what it is. Y'all know that these erotic readings can get very vulgar. So if you don't have the ears for it, I suggest that you just not even listen to this or even go to another channel, okay? Because that's just what it's gonna be. And I'm just here to tell you. So at the end of the day, it just shows me that this person is, pretty much cutting off this energy. So if you guys are, cutting off some of this energy, or you guys are cutting out some of these people, then that's just, hey, I mean, you on to something new, This is not the end of the destination, Some of you guys are trying to set in stone if you're going to be with this person, and it's not destined for you to be with this person. 9 times out of 10, it's time for you to find somebody else. And for those of you who are, in the relationship where you are going to be at, it is showing that there is communication issues. So be able to open the communications with adoration, and being able to affirm with that person how much you actually care about them, how much you cherish them. Because you earth signs, y'all can be very hard sometimes, y'all, and y'all, I definitely know that you guys are very blunt, but sometimes you guys can be very harsh, and you got to tone it down just a smidge. I'm an earth rising, so I know how it is. Cause I be like, you know what? If I tell you what it is and this what it's gonna be, then that's what it's just what it is, honey. Okay. But I do know as a coach, I do know where to come from and how to put certain things in a certain way or a certain manner, especially when it comes down to my partner, to where they don't feel like I'm pushing them away or I'm making them feel less than, like I'm trying to belittle them. I definitely am not here to belittle you, but I definitely want to encourage you and support you, but also tell you how I like to be treated. And you let me know how you want to be treated. So that's what I'm going to say. That's for you guys. That's on the earth sign. And the last card that you guys have is actually keep an open mind. And this is exactly what you guys need to do. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, then again, here it is. You're accustomed to going and get the same thing. You need to change and alternate the energy. Stop looking to go in the same circle, in the same cycle, and repeat the same phrases or phases. I'm sorry. Um, Definitely keeping an open mind. Be optimistic when it comes down to meeting new people and also changing the energy. All right. Air signs. I hope things are very, very different with you guys from what the earth signs were. I was just talking to them, so I hope things are very different from what they had. Oh my gosh, it was a lot of like stagnant energy with the earth signs, and definitely some relationship breaks in there and communication breaks. So I hope this is not the same for you. So I am pulling for air signs. All the air signs, of course, I don't do. Um, I'm not differentiating between the zodiac signs and not doing it individually. That takes too much time. I don't even know how some of these people on YouTube do it, honey. But she don't have the time. I don't have the energy. She busy. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be pulling for the earth signs. So let's see what spirit says about earth signs. This is for earth signs. It's guidance for the earth signs. What's happening sexually and relationship wise with earth signs? What do they need to do? What do they need to work on? First thing I hear is sensitivity. Air signs. Sensitivity. That was what was that? What's his name? God dang. You need sense. I'm trying to remember the dang on song and the artist. I can't even remember. Ralph Transband. There you go. Okay, so that's what y'all need. That's a song I heard too, just popped up in my head with sensitivity. So that's exactly what I'm telling y'all. That's what y'all need, a little sensitivity. Y'all just being a little uptight, ain't you? A little tough. All right. So let's see what else you guys got going on. As I'm pulling for you all. Let's see. Of course, this week, y'all know I'm not showing my face. I'm just going to get these pretty nails and these cards. So let's see what else is going on for you. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs. Y'all also need healing work. So there's possible situations going on in a relationship. You guys need healing work. They're showing me that you guys need healing work. Oh, y'all got two reverse. Whew. Well, I really do hope you guys have a better erotic reading than the earth signs. Oh my gosh. Okay, it kind of looks like y'all got at least one of the messages that the earth signs got. So let's see. I'm gonna pull one love card. Oh, okay. Oh, well that makes sense. Well, our spirit says sensitivity, and then this one came out in reverse. The playfulness card came out in reverse. Water element. You guys might be in a relationship with water signs as well, or looks like fire signs are showing up here as well as earth signs too. And it's just showing me when I heard the first thing that came out was sensitivity. So you guys are not open. Y'all being too much of adults and not living that That some of giving some of that like retouching with your inner child or whatever, and having some of that childhood love. What was the song Alicia Keys said with teenage love affair? Y'all need to have some of that teenage love affair type of juice that's going on. There are a lot of changes that are definitely happening because the solar eclipse card is about changes, and it's showing me that there are changes that are drastic changes that are being made in these relationships. Another part of it is with the healing, and in the fourth house, which is the root, which things are out of balance. As well as you guys need to be doing healing work, individual healing work, but also relationship healing work. So if there's counseling that needs to be had, you guys need to go to counseling. And maybe it's some things that from the past that are affecting the relationship that you guys are in right now. And if you are not in a relationship, just take the message as an individual work that you might need to do. Grounding. Maybe you guys should ground together, and individually, if you are single, you might need to ground yourself. Okay. Another thing is also healing certain things that might need to be broken as far as like ancestral healing. Because when there's trees and trees of life, this means that there these issues, and with this the health card coming out also over top laying over top of the fourth house of the roots, is basically saying like these sometimes come from generational curses, so things that have been passed down. So there definitely have been families, and I can say, for example, there have been families where women are always single, and they can't find or long lasting relationships and stuff like that, and it's not only them, but it's because it's being repeated over and over again, through the mother did it, the grandmother did it, the great grandmother did it. So you want to break it. Be the person that breaks these curses. This goes both ways, male and female. If there's something different that you want to do, they say like you need to do the work. The work is to do the counseling part. You can also do through meditation journeys, shamanic journeys. Go and heal those things that you need to do, or even go see a shaman that will be able to do soul retrieval work for you. Okay. At the end, there is a blessing. They say that it's going to turn out. So whether you leave from this situation, you leave this relationship, there is an outcome, that there is a blessing, and it is a 3-part blessing. So you not only get ways, some of you guys need to cut ties in this relationship, because one, it's blocking you. It's been blocking something that you've been trying to get to, and it's going to be a 3-way blessing, a trine blessing that's going to come. So it'll be multiples. One, you get the first one, and then maybe next in a couple of weeks you get the second one, in a couple of months you get the third one. Okay, so it's gonna come in 3s. So that's what's gonna happen. And then we go and move to the erotic part. Some people are still kind of being codependent and thinking about things, or a certain or particular person of the past, or this person just definitely has been, you guys are living together, and y'all just doing it anywhere, and so all the time you're just thinking about this person. You got the D on the brain that's going D, 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 D. Okay. This some of you guys are definitely in this space where you just kind of like you was like on this player mode of where you would hit it and quit it, but now you like in this space of like you want to be that homebody, you want to be that housewife, you want to be that person that just only has one person, and you don't have to do the hit it and quit it. Cause see how she put her clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to bounce. I'm about to go. I'm for to hit it and quit it. I done some of them before. I ain't gonna even much lie and say, well, I ain't done no hit it and quit it. I sure have. I'll leave today. I'll call you when I call you. Okay? So, and that's okay that you guys are not, wanting to be in that phase anymore. You want to be, in this phase of where it's definitely just you guys doing what you need to do, and being committed to one another. Some of you guys are, like pretty much cutting off the oral sex area. So just saying like, you know what, baby, I'm not about to do it. I can't do it. I tried it before and it just don't work. And it does seem like some of this is okay. Like, your partner, it might be feeling like it's okay. Some of you gonna be like, that wouldn't be me. I'm with you because it ain't me. It ain't with me. It ain't me. I ain't an air sign. I'm a water sign. And baby, let me just take it. We just like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. Let me stop putting too much of my business out there. I definitely see where some of the energy, like the female energy, where you like the male dominance in this area. So air signs, you definitely in the bedroom like for somebody to dominate you. And whether this is male or female, because sometimes, but particularly this is looking at the male format and say that the Aquarian or Gemini, um, y'all know the air signs. I'm not gonna go through all of that. Okay. Definitely like to be, like to be in a place of dominance, and then the woman is kind of like being the submissive. So some of you, like the males, are going to, whether you're with an earth sign or air sign or a fire sign, they'll show that you're going to dominate in the game. You're definitely showing her you got this big dick energy, and then you coming through to dominate her in the bedroom. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but as long as your bark is not, I mean, it's, hold on. Okay, so as long as you ain't just sitting up here talking a good game, but you got that to back it up. But apparently he does have that energy to where he's saying like he can back it up. I am King Dingling in the bedroom. Some of you guys are not getting it, but I guess some of you single people, y'all just not getting it. It's just showing, you know what I'm saying? Like some of you might have multiples and then some of you just not. Some of y'all just cutting it off and just saying like, I don't want it. And I definitely just want to commit myself to being with myself and get some things kind of squared away. And just, I can do it myself. But some of you are single and thinking about it like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to kind of be in that place of actually being able to be dominated in the bedroom like he's doing here. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be one of the hit it and quit it, you know what I'm saying? You always call up an old breeze and then hit it and then quit it and then just leave and then never takes them back. Okay? No, don't do that. I would, but I'm just saying, don't be me. And then some of you, it is like this showed up even for the earth signs. It's showing affection, adoration, like showing that if you're in a place of where you actually are living with your partner, whether you're married, engaged, or in a committed, deep committed relationship, that you should show that you can. This is how you spice up, and keep your loved one interested. Is giving them adoration, giving them affection, and this goes both ways. So not just the females doing it for the male, but male do it too. Opposite. Hello, it's a give and take. It's a give and take. Okay, I don't want to get caught up and just be like, you're only giving it part way, and then your other partner, your partner over there, like, okay, and then they turn around and then they be doing like the earth signs doing, and they gonna find somebody else. Don't do that. Don't be that. Don't air signs. Don't do that. Don't be that. Don't do it. Okay. All right, so that's what I got for you, earth signs. I'm sorry, air signs. I'm sorry. All right, fire signs. You guys are next. I am doing, pretty much you're gonna be looking at my hands. Y'all gonna see my face. I did not do my hair and I did not do my makeup. I had no intentions on doing it, so we gonna do it this way. We're gonna get you the messages the best way that you can. This is your erotic reading for Wednesday. Happy hump day. So yeah, already earth energy was crazy. Air energy was pretty cool. They were pretty kosher. So let's see, because last time I think when I did the erotic reading for fire, y'all really did bring the heat. It was like, whoa, y'all, and in the air sign, I mean water signs. I'm a water sign too, and I was just like, wow. So y'all some freaks. Okay. So let's see, y'all. I'm really doing it like I'm incorporating this. I'm using astrology cards, but I'm giving you guys like life lessons, things like that that's associated with the relationship and everything like that. So, and then giving y'all my relationship advice along with the erotic readings and stuff like that or whatever. And I'm also gonna be pulling a romance oracle card and just seeing just one just to see what you guys might need to be focused on or what you need to work through or be committed to. All right, so this reading is for fire signs. This is a fire sign erotic reading. Messages for fire sign. Messages for fire sign. Ooh, and then we got fixed energy. So it does show you guys are in a transformation as well. Okay. All right. And then we'll go ahead and start Shuffling. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start talking to you guys. So with the transformation card, it does show that you guys could definitely be in a transformation, on whether it's an individual transformation or a relationship transformation as well. It does show me too that this is like fixed energy, because it is the transformation with the Scorpio card. Hey, Scorpio in the house. And it does show that you guys might need to reach out to friends, or if you guys are feeling kind of like in that place of just kind of like being by yourself or feeling alone, reach out to your friends for advice. Reach out to your friends for help. I'm talking about close friends, ones that are very trustworthy. Also, if you are single, it does look like you probably possibly could meet someone who is a friend, like through a mutual friend and or at a networking event. They have opened up in different places, so some people are actually hosting events and things like that. So you could possibly meet someone there, or through, like I said, a mutual friend. Or this could be either you going out to the grocery store and then someone's trying to talk to you. I had somebody try to talk to me too, and I was just like, nope, I ain't gonna do it. You ain't my husband. We ain't gonna do this. No, I'm pretty much cut off the love. I enjoy being single, honey. I'm enjoying myself. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm just enjoying myself catching up. I done popped my nail off. Look at that. It was hanging on by a thread. Oh well, y'all, so don't make the excuse to get on this now that we here in this space. But it is also showing me too that you guys also need healing work done. And I think this was with the air signs. They had to have some healing work done too. But theirs was more like ancestral. It was deep healing. You guys look like you possibly have relationship healing that you guys have to do. So this is definitely saying like you guys need to be in that space to where you guys can work on and cut some of those cords that you have yet to cut. Um, Especially when you can't move forward in a relationship if you're still holding on to a past relationship. That's the only way you're going to get to your destination. Okay? And then with the Pisces energy showing up, and it's definitely about saying like, I believe. And using that affirmation to be able to believe in yourself, but also believe in the power that you hold for yourself. Also believing in the healing that you have for yourself. Believing in your own knowledge that you have for self. And that what you can do. Because some of you guys are in a place of where you're thinking that you cannot get a relationship or be in this relationship and share this love with somebody, because at the end of the day, you guys haven't healed or closed those things, and allowed yourself to cut some of those cords that you haven't really cut yet from old past relationships. It's time to go ahead and fix some of those things. It's time to heal some of those things and let some of those things go. All right. So that's on that side. So let's see what it is with your erotic part. Some of you guys are in your house, looks like it's going upside down, like things are pretty much at a place of where it is a tower moment, transformation moment. Some of you guys are cutting off certain people. Some of you guys are cutting off old ties between old relationships, which is, it seems like you guys are definitely about healing and transformation work that needed to be done for yourself. You guys are kind of like being in this place of being aloof about certain particular things. Some of you guys are just like being carefree, especially with this money. Y'all must be spending that good old check that Trump sent out. Because I see one where it's like you guys with the earth sign and kind of like enjoying the fruits of your labor, but possibly could be, your business partner or whatever. Maybe you do have a relationship or connection, and it possibly has gotten to be a sexual relationship with a business partner. Maybe you have seen them in a different light, in a different way, and you guys are kind of like in a place of where you kind of balling out. These times actually have been really good for us entrepreneurs. So I definitely would say, if that's the case, yeah, because it's all about sex. It ain't even about the real deal. Holyfield passion card came out. Whoop, whoop. And in the beginning, it's showing, what I'm saying, somebody actually giving head. So, I mean, somebody must be having it on the brain, honey. Or maybe it's just like, I just want to do oral. I don't want to do all of the extra stuff. I just want it to be like that. Definitely see that energy of somebody just being a titty grabber. Like, I just want to grab a titty and just spend some money. I just want to be a trick. Hey, and if you want to be a trick, I mean, I could be the treat. And I'm just playing. Some of you guys are, you know, seeing like you guys have multiple partners or even into the group thing. So some married couples might be, you know, be swingers. I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. That's what you want to do, boo. That's what you want to do. Don't be trying to cover it up though. If that's you, be your true freak self, okay? Ain't nobody here to judge you. And if somebody judge you, tell them to mind their damn business, honey. All right? So I'm just saying, like, you know, for a few of you guys are going through, some of you guys in the fire signs are going through transformations. Definitely seeing, like, where it's like sex with, you know, other business partners or either just somebody just wanting to be a trick, be a sugar daddy. If that's what you want to be, trick, sugar daddy, hey, spend that cash. Okay? And some of you guys are trying to cover up, you know, as far as like being married and being swingers or whatever. Should nobody tell you that what you can and what you can't do? You can do whatever you want to. It's your life and you live it to the fullest. Don't let nobody try to fool you into believing that you can't do something or there's one way that you have to be. Don't be the person sitting over here on the sideline just thinking about what you want to show off and you can't even show it off. Live your best life. Live your full life. Because ain't nobody else going to live it for you, okay? And that's what I'm going to say. And like I said, with the passion card showing that it says, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. So it's like showing that y'all out here just giving it willingly, freely, gleefully. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's what you want, you know, you want to slang some of that big dick energy, or you want to slang some of that sugar daddy energy or sugar mama energy, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's totally up to you what you want to do, but just make sure that you working through your healing shit, because y'all got a lot of healing stuff that y'all need to do, fire signs. And it's saying that that's some things that y'all need to work on. It's some stuff that y'all need to let go of. Some people that y'all need to let go of. Some situations y'all need to let go of. I definitely see you guys trying to get your place in order. And as far as like even, you know what I'm saying, going down like with the businesses and things like that, you guys are really taking off with that. So at the end of the day, if that's what it is, because you're focused, then be focused. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. All right. That's all I have for y'all. It wasn't even deep. Hey, my water signs. Water sign here, Scorpio, Sun, Pisces, Moon, and Capricorn rising. What's going on, y'all? So let's see. I've been doing like the erotic reading. So happy hump day. Pretty much, let's see, Earth was kind of crazy. Air was pretty much a lot of healing, and fire was a lot of healing too there too. But air was a little bit deeper than what the fire signs had to do. So let's see what us water signs have to do, especially when it comes down to sexual energy and stuff like that or whatever. So that's what this is. This is about love and relationships and even sex. So let us see what Spirit says for us. Spirit giving guidance for water erotic reading for Wednesday. Water signs. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Like we might have something big to fit. So what's happening? Being that the retrograde is nearby, I don't think we're gonna even be touched. Okay. Well, yeah, I think it might have missed us. All right, let us see. Okay, so I go ahead. There are definitely a lot of changes, and I can attest to that as well, because I'm going through or coming out of a transformation, getting ready to go back and through another transformation. Definitely pay attention to the way that the moon phases feel and things like that, because it does look like there's definitely some spiritual changes that are definitely happening as we go through these transitions. Pay attention to the way that you feel. It does seem like it is heightening our sensitivity to certain things as well, because even with the Cancer card showing up next, and this is all towards us water signs, it does show that we are definitely feeling the shift. We are definitely feeling a lot more than others are. Okay. The other thing that I do see, it is definitely saying making sure that you don't steer off your path, making sure that you stay delegated to what it is that you have to do, not just for yourself but for spiritual self and even in the relationship. So don't steer off. Make sure that you're staying on course, on task, and on target, and making sure that you are also believing in yourself and having faith, because it does seem like some of you guys are having solar plex issues where you've lost the faith in yourself, where you lost your way, even when it's dealing with your spiritual team. So don't lose your faith in yourself. Don't lose your faith in your spiritual team. Make sure that you're staying dedicated and that you are being consistent when it comes down to your spiritual work. Whether it is that you're a practitioner like myself, you do readings, or if you have some solid plan as far as to what your spirit team is trying to do, there's going to be major benefits when it comes down to this. So whether it be single by yourself, or you're doing it with your partner, with your loved one, or however it's going to be in a romantic way, there are plenty of benefits that are coming up. If you have not yet to meet someone, it is okay. It does show me that there definitely will be someone that you will definitely meet along the way, whether it be in a few weeks, whether it be in a few months, or whether it be a year from now. You are definitely going to have somebody that is going to come through and that is going to be definitely a business partner with you, as well as your lover and your friend. Okay? Oh, y'all had a whole way. Yeah. Plenty of cards coming out. Okay. Well, I'll just keep these at the bottom, and I'll just talk about those because we had the chemistry cards, so we're just showing that they definitely will have chemistry. They're definitely somebody who is goal oriented, and right now we're focusing, and some of us are focusing on our businesses and doing the things that we need to do when it comes down to setting goals and even putting our businesses before the relationship. If you're in a relationship, if you're single like me, then you focusing on your coins, honey, because we got empires to build, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with that. So when it comes down, I know y'all probably like, well, how you just single and you can be, because baby, I can do that, okay? Because she love herself and she practice her self-love on herself all the time, okay. Anyways, so some of you guys, it does look like you guys are moving. If you had been having plans on water signs, if you have been having plans on building new, finding a new home, or even just starting a new, it is showing that their energy is definitely coming through. And if you guys have made plans on going into moving in on a relationship with someone who you've been with for a while, it does show me that that is definitely going to happen. It definitely is. Like, I'm gonna just say this for the females. I know we can be very dominant when it comes down to it, but you gotta soften it up. Get that feminine energy. I know some of these men are definitely gun ho and definitely liking that for you to take charge. Because some energies are like that. You have some beta energy and stuff like that, or whatever that is around. And if you like the beta energy where you like to be in control, and get you a beta man. For those of us who are alphas and seeking other alphas, it definitely can work, because it's possibly what you need is another alpha that is going to step in and take control. So I do see alpha energy as well, in both male and female, and it does show that you guys are both dominating the game. This to me is definitely alpha and alpha energy. So alpha female, alpha male. And I hate people having the misconception of just because a female is an alpha, that she is more masculine than she is feminine. That has nothing to do with neither. It's neither here nor there. Definitely an alpha female is somebody who is definitely goal oriented. She knows what she wants. She just doesn't take no bullshit. Let's get that clear. Let's be clear with that. All right. So I just wanted to say that. Ooh, it seems like I had to. So the other thing is, I definitely see there's a lot of passion that is definitely happening. So it does look like, water signs are definitely living it up and trying to do what they do. Definitely putting in that passion work. So it doesn't matter if you're with another water sign or you with. It does seem like it is all signs that are on the table for water signs, because they're going all across the board. I don't know how some of y'all do it, because I cannot be with an air sign. It doesn't work that well for me. Tried it. We still have a good friend that is an air sign. I could do well with earth signs, and definitely not with water, but I definitely can stir the pot a bit, and especially I work well with fire signs. So I don't mind. Okay, so we don't have any cheating energy because last time I think water signs guys had some cheating energy. It was like, yeah, y'all was just being sneaky. Now that y'all just living up front and just saying it out loud and just being open and vocal about it. You know what I'm saying? If some of you are just being more very serious and very committed in the relationship. And it shows because you finally found someone that you're very attracted to. Um, but you guys need to open up a little bit more. It is showing me that you guys need to open up with this, the oral card being in reverse. You guys need to open up a little bit more and be able to explore your sexuality a lot more, enhance yourself a little bit, try different things. If you try it one time and you don't like it, then you ain't got to do it again. But if you try it at least one time and you like it, then you might have to put it on repeat, okay? For other people, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe try to look at porn and stuff like that or whatever with your partner, and y'all try to act things out. Like you have to really be in depth when it comes down to sexual energy. When it comes down to sexual energy, that's like doing sex magic and things like that. Like you can call things in if you're very much in tune. Do tantric energy, sexual with your sexual partner or whatever. Try that out. If you guys can connect on that level to do tantric, do it. um I definitely see, so because it's showing me like some are for and some are against. If you haven't done it, if your partner really does want it, um treat your partner to a little head delight. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Some of you guys are in a space of where you don't even want the me time. You guys are wanting to be around your partner. You want to engage with your partner. You want to have that one-on-one energy, as far as working and building and trusting your partner. And that's fine, but your partner is still sound like they need something. There's something that's missing there that you need to give your partner. And it goes both ways. If you feel like there's a necessary thing that you might need from your partner, let your partner know. With the earth signs, their problem with issue was with communication. It doesn't seem like you guys have that issue, but I definitely will say be able to communicate that. If there's something that you want from your partner, tell your partner. And if there's something that you want to try with your partner, let your partner know and say, hey, can we try this, at least one time. It is showing me that you guys are, like I said before, pretty much you guys are attracted to each other. There's a lot of chemistry that is between the two of you because you guys had 3 cards that actually showed up compared to the other signs. And then it is showing me that you guys are about your point. So this is showing me y'all making money moves. At the end of the day, it's all for the good or whatever it is. Not saying that you guys are in paradise or anything like that, because there are still issues that maybe that arose into your situation, and you might need to fix those things. But it's definitely saying that water signs, it is time for you to, place your bets and even benefit off of it. Don't steer off course. So don't be too invested into your fault. The fault is with you guys. Don't be too invested into your partner, because you can overgive, overshare, and overcommit yourself to your partner and really forget about giving to yourself. So don't be in that space of just because you really love this person, you really care about this person, that you're going to overcommit yourself to this person. You need to be able to give to yourself too. So don't overindulge as far as like even with sexual wise. You don't want to overgive something, give it in bits and pieces and courses. If you're not married, give it in bits and pieces and courses, honey. You know what I'm saying? Because, and don't do it on the first time around. Hold out and then just see if this person is worthy of you doing that. So that's my 2 cents, and my advice, and that is the erotic reading for water signs. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow me on Lotusmystichaven on Facebook, also Lotusmystichaven on Instagram as well. Or you can book me from my website. I will definitely tag it and post it here, so you can also book me on my website as well. You guys have an incredible and a wonderful erotic Wednesday. Bye.